METIERS. METIERS. Okay, gosh, oh my gosh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking all about Chanel's upcoming collection, and I literally googled how to pronounce this because otherwise I butchered it, and I'm probably still going to butcher it. But we are going to be talking about Chanel's upcoming collection of METIERS. That sounded so wrong coming off of my mouth. Yeah, but okay, that's what we're talking about. If you are new to my channel and you do love all things luxury, then I would love if you would hit the subscribe button below and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I upload on the weekend, and then I will try my very best to always put a midweek upload as well. Keyword there, try my very best. Okay, diving right into today's video. So the upcoming collection for Chanel, otherwise known as 21A, and that, for someone who doesn't speak French, is the best way that I can say it. But with this collection, it is known for being more like glam, pow, in your face sort of thing. Like, it's usually known for that kind of collection. And a lot of the time I also notice that with METIERS. METIERS. It just, I try and I still, it just sounds wrong to me in my head. And yeah, I'm really Aussie. Yeah, I feel like this collection's usually quite expensive because it's usually more over the top. It's more pow, glam. It's supposed to be like obviously artsy sort of thing. Now I do have the scoop on what's coming up for this collection, which is due to drop. I think that obviously with the pandemic there is some delay, so I think it's going to drop in June. But we are going to do the full scoop today on what is coming. I'm not going to be focusing on ready to wear. We're not going to do that because Chanel is the creme de la creme when it comes to ready to wear, and they have a wide collection. It is too wide for me to just discuss in a video. I feel like I would have to be spending way too much time going through their ready to wear. Like, it would probably take like 30 to 40 minutes just to do dedicated to what's coming up in ready to wear. So we are just going to focus on handbags. However, if going forward you want me to do ready to wear as well, then perhaps I can try and find out what's like some key pieces, look at the runway and pick some pieces that I feel like are going to be some showstoppers, some popular pieces. That's what I could potentially do for when I do the next upcoming collection, which will be for winter. So maybe I'll look at doing that. We'll see how this video goes. But today we are just going to be focusing on handbags predominantly, and perhaps some fashion jewelry. So all this is information that I've been able to collate that has been sent to perhaps other people, maybe VIPs in China and Hong Kong. And I've been able to gather that information and put it all together so I can give you guys the scoop on what's coming. So that way, if there's anything in here that you know that you want, you can ask your sales associate to waitlist for it. And that's a very important thing because some of the items from Chanel, like some of their handbags, are so hot and so in demand that if you don't get on the waitlist, chances are you're probably not going to get it. Or if you get on the waitlist too late, chances are you're not going to get it. So hopefully this video is helpful. So firstly, we're going to be looking at handbags. So I've got a whole album on my phone and hopefully I can do it in some kind of order. But what is coming up for this collection is some more of the Chanel mini top handles. So these were really, really popular when they launched in, I think they came out in spring, summer, 21P, but they are coming back only in lambskin. So before they were in caviar, unfortunately, they are now back only in lambskin. I mean, I use the word unfortunately lightly because some people are actually completely fine with lambskin. Some people even prefer lambskin. They have three options that I have seen so far, and that is the grey, beige, and black. The grey is the one that I really like. I do kind of like the beige. If it's like more of a true beige, then definitely I would be on board with this top handle. But otherwise, out of the three, my favorite is definitely the grey one. I think that light grey is absolutely beautiful. And I like the top handle. In the beginning, I didn't like it. I thought it was weird. I thought the proportion was a bit strange, but it really grew on me. And now I like the top handle. I think it's a nice addition. However, I'm also happy without the top handle. So either way, I'm happy, but I do do like that they have added the top handle on. I think it gives more to the handbag, and the retail price is only like, I think it's only $50 Australian more expensive for the top handle. So when you put it in that kind of terms, I feel like it's very good value that you're now getting like a top handle bag. So yeah, those are the three mini rectangular top handle flaps that are coming. Speaking of mini rectangular, it looks like they are coming back with another mini rectangular without a top handle. So if you don't like the top handle design, this might be the one for you. It's like it's coming in like a very dark bean chocolate kind of brown. And again, it is going to be in lambskin. I think that when it comes to the Chanel mini rectangular without the top handle, Chanel seems to only want to do it in lambskin now. Staying on the like more mini classic bags before we move on to the standard classic bags, it looks like they are going to be coming out with some mini reissue bags in metallic. They are doing a very beautiful mini reissue in a gorgeous rose gold. It is so, so beautiful. I love it, but I kind of think to myself, would I wear that in a normal way? Could I style it? Like, I don't know, because I like the mini reissue in the rainbow when they did that before. So I feel like maybe I could, or is it just too much of a one color? I don't know, but it is so beautiful. I am thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about this bag. That rose gold looks amazing. And it looks like the hardware is actually going to be rose gold as well. I'm not sure, but just based off the picture, it looks like this could be an all over rose gold mini reissue. Beautiful mini reissue in rose gold. They are also as well doing a mini reissue in a metallic silver. All right, it also looks like they're doing some other mini reissues. So they're doing black. They're also coming out with a white mini reissue as well. And it seems like they're coming out with, this looks like a fabric mini reissue with pearls on it. So this is going to be an interesting bag. I'm wondering if this is going to be a very hot piece, because people usually go crazy when there are pearls on Chanel bags. It's usually a very popular thing, but it's in the mini reissue as opposed to being in the classic mini rectangular. So I don't know if this will be a hot item or not. Only time will tell. I like it. I like the pearls on it. I like the CCs all over it. I think that, you know, you're kind of getting a bit, like, if you don't like the mini reissue because it's understated, I get that, because sometimes that's the reason I don't like it too. But then I like understated bags as well. But then I feel like with Chanel, I like the turn lock and I like the CC. But with this mini reissue, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the more understated mini, like, reissue bag, but then you're getting the CCs all over. So then, you know it's a Chanel bag. Like, anyone can see it's a Chanel bag. Plus, it's also got the pearls on it too. Quintessential Chanel with pearls. So I like it. I don't know if I would get it. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on the price, because sometimes with the Chanel pearl bags, they are crazy expensive. I like it. And I like the rose gold one too. So, and then I like the grey top handle mini flap. I like yeah. My money is going to fly away this season, isn't it? Okay, let's try to just stay on line with like classics now. Let's just talk about classic flaps before we move on to all the other bags that are technically seasonal, but kind of seem somewhat like they keep coming back. Now, classic flaps. It looks as though they are going to have the lambskin options are going to be beige, white, dark brown, so that's that chocolate brown I was talking about, pink, burgundy, and green. So those are going to be the lambskin options in the timeless classic flaps. So that's your small, medium, your jumbo. The other options for lambskin, it looks like they're going to have a metallic black, blue, pink, silver. I think I might have an example of that somewhere in here. And a golden black metallic. So those are the lambskin options, and I'm pretty sure I had a picture of, yeah, here. Okay, so I do have a picture of that metallic black, pink, white, purple, whatever. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I'm saying that now. But for someone who's a collector or someone who's like loves color, loves rainbow, I feel like this is their kind of bag. However, the hardware is in black by the looks of it. Like, it's like an oil slick black. So I don't know if that will put those kind of like rainbow lovers off, because it's in a black rather than like another bright color. So yeah, not my cup of tea, but I do appreciate the variety. I think variety is fantastic in the Chanel collections. And then finally, the Caviar, which is definitely my cup of tea when it comes to classic flaps. They are doing a light brown, dark pink, grey, also white, and dark beige. So the color code for dark beige looks like it's NC628, I think. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a repeat for Chanel. Like I said, I don't have a what do you call it, an encyclopedia of Chanel in my head. I have an encyclopedia of Hermes in my head, but not Chanel yet. So the Caviar colors, I like the grey, that's for sure. I like the dark beige. I think I'm gonna like it. You know, beiges, that can be a bit funny. Sometimes I don't like them to be too yellow toned, but they are still a neutral nonetheless. So, and I'm definitely a neutrals fan. Can't go wrong with white. I love white. So the light brown in Caviar, it looks like it might be similar to the caramel that they did in 21p. It might be similar to this, but it's going to be offered in Caviar. And the cocoa handle, that color was really popular, the 21p caramel. So if you missed out, this might be your opportunity to get a classic flap in Caviar leather in that kind of caramel brown. I would be keen if they did it in a mini rectangular, but they're probably not by the looks of it. So it looks like the cocoa handle is coming back this season as well in Caviar in the dark beige. I don't know what other colors it'll be offered in the classic cocoa handle, but I'm sure that they'll probably do a black or something like that. I do see a picture here for the cocoa handle with like a sequin handle, and it's in the Mini Coco handle. I'm not surprised because METIERS, very flashy, glam kind of collection. So I'm not surprised by that. Now, boy bags, going back to a bit more on the classics. It looks like they're going to be doing the boy bag in the Caviar in white. And also it looks like they're doing the boy bag in a Caviar in green. So that's the Caviar that they said that they were offering in Lambskin. Now, the Coco Crush bag, it looks like they're doing it in a velvet and perhaps in like a shearling. So seems to be a velvet mustard, and it kind of has like a embossing sort of thing on it in a square flap. But then there looks like they're doing the shearling one in like a burgundy. That's the Coco Crush. It's not exactly a firm classic, but it seems to keep coming back. And then we have some more options for more unique bags that are in the classic styles as well. So there seems to be a boy bag that they're doing with rose gold, striped rose gold, and then in the middle it's going to be a black. So this is like a metallic finish, similar to the metallic finish that they said that they were going to be doing, but this is just rose gold and black. I prefer this than the real multicolored metallic, in my opinion. I feel like this is a little bit more like doable, like wearable sort of thing. And then they're doing a classic flap in a shearling edging as well. Looks like it's going to be lambskin, but with the shearling edging around it and the shearling on the strap. I don't know why I'm saying that differently than what I usually would. Usually I would say shearling, but I'm saying shearling. I don't know, whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Another classic bag in a fabric, and it looks like they've got like these little like, it's an embellishment, like a flower embellishment in the quilts, like in the center of where the diamonds meet on the quilt. It's definitely a fabric bag. It might be on the lower cost side because it's fabric. However, I think that it's going to be on the higher side. That's my prediction, just because of that embellishment. I feel like whenever Chanel does some kind of detailed embellishment, it always puts up the price. So those little embellishments in between the quilts where the diamonds meet probably is going to make that price a lot more higher versus than if it just stayed as a fabric kind of bag. But then again, the quilts are in different colors, so that requires more craftsmanship as well, having the quilting different colors. It looks like they're also doing a shearling bag in kind of like a classic shape, but it's not a classic flap because it actually comes to a point, so looks a little bit more like more of a vintage style, in my opinion. And then they've also got another velvet kind of option in what looks like just like a flat bag, but nothing like a classic style. It's got a big CC on the front. It's okay, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Finally, on that picture, they looks like they are doing a classic flap fabric with CCs all over it and diamantes or pearls, and then little CCs and a lot of CCs. This is going to be expensive, I reckon. For sure this will be expensive. There is so much detail going on in this bag, and I'm sure that those are diamantes and pearls or something. And then it's got the CC turn lock. it's going to be a pricey bag for sure. I do have some more pictures of some more classic flaps that they are doing in that kind of variant in the fabric with the embellishment on it. So they've got another one here in gray, but it's like, it looks like it's a small or a medium flap. Again, fabric with lots of embellishment. It's probably going to be pricey because of that embellishment. Usually that's always what puts up the pricing. And then they've got another classic flap, which looks like it's going to be multicolored sequins, and I think that it's trying to look like flowers or something like that. Again, I'm sure that that's going to be very pricey too because of the level of detail that goes into it. However, the sequin bags usually aren't too bad, so it really just depends what kind of technique they've applied for this bag. It's not just a full-on plain sequin. There is some detailing to it, so that might affect the price. However, it is very nice. I love the artistry in it. Not the kind of thing that I would wear, but I can definitely appreciate it. There were some seasonal bags that you've probably seen on the pictures that I put up that I haven't really addressed because, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of like seasonal kind of bags because they don't hold their value. I kind of prefer to go with the classic. However, there are some seasonal bags in here that I do think are quite nice. Like it looks like they're doing a Chanel kind of, it's kind of like a take on the Coco Crush, but it's without the ball by the looks of it, and it looks like the chain will be adjustable. I think I've seen this already, that they've done this maybe in the spring summer collection. I'm not quite sure. And then they've got what looks like a little denim sort of bowling bag. I think that this is really, really cute. This is so cute. I wouldn't buy it for myself, but I really like how it looks. I think it's a very cute style of bag. And I could definitely see that this might potentially be a popular piece. If the price is very reasonable, I would be very tempted by that bag. Just because that kind of bowling shape, kind of like the Papillon, the Louis Vuitton Papillon bag, that kind of cylindrical shape. I think that that's still a very classic shape. Some other bags that they are coming out with are seasonal flaps. They look like, they kind of look like square and mini rectangular bags, but then they've got the big Chanel like medallion on it. The chain strap is doubled, so it's not just a single chain strap, it's actually double chain strap. And there's another kind of more corporate style tote bag with a little mini top handle. Looks kind of like the surf tote, a little bit like that, but it's got the turn lock on it, and it looks like it's going to be a shoulder bag capability. So that is nice, and it looks like they're doing it in the light gray. And then we have some of the mini vanities, and also the card, like they're the clutch on chain sort of things. They look like card holders because that's all they really are, is just card holders. But yeah, they are coming back with that this season in the small leather goods category. Those mini vanities are very stinking cute. Looks like they have more of like a square shaped one and then more of a rectangular one. But if you like these sort of items, they're kind of like more of an accessory, like a jewelry piece. That's what they kind of remind me of. Then these are very cute. And then they are doing some other variants of like the card holder on chain, but with a top handle. So this is super duper cute. The top handle is probably only going to be like tiny. It's going to be like pinch it with your fingers only rather than like grab it with your hand. It's going to be like a pinch with your finger sort of one. So definitely an accessory, that's for sure. Not a fully functioning handbag, but it is super duper cute. And I think that those for sure are going to be very popular with that little top handle, especially if you're not having to pay much more to have that top handle on it. I think that they'll be a hot item. And then down below, they've got some other ones that look like they're like legit kind of mini clutches because they got that kiss lock kind of thing to them. And they're also doing some cylindrical kind of, what do you call it? What are these things? They look, you know, like the Louis Vuitton cans. They look like wine holder kind of things. That's what these kind of remind me of. Or like flasks, like bottle holders. So it looks like they are doing that this season in a shiny, might be a patent leather or a shiny calfskin. They've got a little mirror on them as well. So I'm sure that they're going to be very expensive, tiny bags. It looks like they are doing somewhat lipstick holders. These look like they're going to be lipstick holders. I don't think they're card holders, just because on the picture it looks like it's got a slight oval cylindrical shape to it. So it's probably going to be a lipstick holder. It's still carrying on with the mini items. This looks like, actually, this one looks like a chain tote handle made of a like a crochet red fabric. And then it's got like a AirPods case or something hanging from the bag. So that's very interesting. At first I just thought it was like the AirPods case, but then I was like, hang on, that's a bag. I thought it was just like a top or something with a chain, but no. Oh, and then they've got another one here. Yeah, so I can see it in more detail. They're doing one in red and one in black, and it is like a crochet kind of bag. Then they've also got these like vanity case things, like hard cases. Definitely not really like fully functioning handbags, more for like a collector's perspective because it's like a hard vanity case. And then they have these little like bucket bags with a pearl top handle. I really like this pearl top handle. It's very nice. This looks like it could be like maybe an AirPods case or something. And then we have a seasonal flap again. It has a top handle to it. Looks like the classic flap shape, but it does have a top handle on top. And we have another classic flap, which is in a black and white, but it's actually in the lambskin rather than that quilted fabric like the other one. So it's a quilted black and white, but really large quilts and in lambskin. And it looks like that's about it for the handbags as far as I can see. I'm sure that there might be something else that's coming out that I'm probably missing from this list of items. But, oh, and then the last one I can see here is a glasses case. So it's the sunglasses case, but done in the Chanel 19 style. So I remember when they did the sunglasses case in the classic style, it was very, very popular and it definitely sold out everywhere. But they're now doing it in the Chanel 19 style in a lambskin, of course, for the Chanel 19, or it could be a calfskin as well. Not my cup of tea. I just feel like, yet again, it doesn't fit enough. You may as well then go for a wallet on chain. I feel like spend a little bit more and just get a wok or something like that. My personal opinion. That's it for handbags and small leather goods. I'm just going to run quickly through the fashion jewelry because I don't have a big list of them, and usually this collection is usually quite statement, oversized, glam. It's classic for 21, like it's classic for the METIERS collection to have like statement earrings. Then lastly, some other necklaces, and it looks like they're doing a dog tag one. I do like the dog tags. I like the dog tag necklaces. I think that they're very cool. And then it looks like they have one that has like a little case on it. Like you could probably put your AirPods in there or something like that. So that is it. That is all for the METIERS collection. I'm getting very nasally because my allergies are starting to flare up. I'm extremely allergic to dust. So once I have been sitting somewhere and dust has started to like move around from when I'm doing videos, because I was filming a video before and I'm moving bits and pieces, dust starts flying through the air. Even though I dusty regularly, I just can't seem to get rid of the dust. Like it's impossible to have a completely dustless house. It's impossible. And because I'm so allergic to it, once I've sort of been exposed to it for too long, I start getting really clogged up and nasally. It is the worst. I'm also very itchy with dust when it touches my skin too. And it doesn't help that I have 2 dogs. So yeah, that is why I can't have too much clutter in my house. I'm constantly always having to declutter and get rid of things, sell things that are just like bits and pieces sitting around. I can't have like a buttload of like luxury boxes because they just collect dust. It's a nightmare. Oh my God, my nose. But that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do more videos on upcoming Chanel, collections, then let me know and I will keep doing this. I'll do it a month, like close to a month before it's going to drop. And that way, hopefully you guys can get ahead of the game, you know, wait list for anything that you're after. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.